Today's Drive with Bill. We're gonna go down Beach Drive in downtown St. Pete. Nice place, restaurants, little hoity-toity. Got a beautiful park on the one side, Straub Park to our left, and downtown St. Pete on our right, and straight ahead. They got a lot of nice little restaurants and bars, and some shopping. And it's nice down here. All the foliage looks nice. There's North Straub Park, right on the water. You can see the pier in the background. And like I said, you got a bunch of little restaurants. You got the big banyan tree, which is quite famous for photo ops, which is right there. And then right over there. And then over here is the Museum of Fine Art. Or, I'm sorry, the Museum of Fine Arts, plural. And of course you got your joggers and your walkers. But it's a nice area. The city maintains it quite well. There's the pink horse artwork there. Somebody stole something off of that, which is a real crappy thing to do, but of course somebody did it. So you can see they have little shops and eateries and boutiques. And I guess we'll go down to Central Avenue and take Central Avenue out. So if you've never been to St. Pete before, you can check it out. It's a really nice area. You see the side roads. That is that's 2nd Avenue North. And come down here, got some hotels, some condos, more parks. You got St. Pete Yacht Club over here. Nice place for a lot of weddings and things like that. And then this is 1st Avenue North. And then this is Central Avenue. And in the distance you can see Al Lang Field. It used to be a lot of spring training baseball. Now it's just the Rowdies, I think. So as you can see, these are all 4-way stops. Not everybody knows how to use them. AKA guy on a motorcycle. but there's a lot of nice parks and restaurants. So this is Central Avenue. And it gets pretty hopping on First Friday. In my opinion, it's getting old. It just turns, I used to be involved with the event, and I am glad I am no longer involved with the event. I'll just leave it at that. But you have Janus Landing down here, or Janus Live they call it now, which is over that way in the brick building. It's a live music venue. Then there's Goodnight John Boy, which is a 70s disco bar, which is pretty cool. That's behind the scaffolding that you see over there. And you have a bunch of bars on the north side of the road, which would be to the right, and restaurants to the south side. There is decent parking because there's parking garages around. You just gotta know where to take them and know how to do it, and it works pretty easily. But you can see there's a number of bars over here. That's a funny bar. Masteries, $5 drinkery, Crafty Squirrel, Central Cigars, Ruby's Elixirs around the corner, which is a nice live music venue, especially for jazz and I'd say jam bands and stuff. A lot of new construction going on. That's a new building, the tall, whitish, glassy one. You can see it looks like some people have moved in. Really nice views. I bet the views from that place are outstanding. municipal services building for the city. A lot of stuff goes on in there. And there's the old Crest building right there. I don't know what's really going on with that anymore. So this is the one center. This is the one that they just opened up. It's really tall, but it's beautiful. So, the bottom is going to be restaurants and stuff. Shops, more shops. There's a lot of shops here to the right side. All brand new to the left side. Let's see what we have up here. Screw this light here. Whoop. Piece of cake. Nobody look. But yeah, we have more bars, more little shops, pizza joints. It's a nice area. Trendy. What's the word? Yuppie. A lot of art. They have the Chihuly Collection Art Museum here, which is really nice. Very, very cool. If you've never been, it's definitely a place to go. Just don't touch nothing, because everything there is really expensive. The old "you break it, you bought it" type thing. And then it comes down and starts whittling down a couple of banks, some apartment buildings. Then you get closer to what they call the Grand Central District, which is more bars and shops and art. So there's definitely a lot to do and a lot to see down here. And it's nice because as a Rays fan, you can do all this before and after Rays games. You can park somewhere or even Uber down here, and you can shop and eat, bar hop and restaurant hop and whatever floats your boat hop to your heart's content. So the stadium's over this way, but so you can see there's definitely something for everybody around here. It's an everybody welcome type thing. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's cool with each other. And up here you have my favorite place, Ferg Sports Bar. Mark Ferguson and his son do a great job down here. This place has been around for a long time. You can see the Trop in the background. Ferg's is just an awesome place to go before, during, after the game. It's kind of like a big tree fort that just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But it is a great place to go before and after a Rays game for sure. And even when the Rays are out of town, it's a great place to go. So I'll wrap this up because we're getting towards the outskirts. There's still a lot more to go, but we don't want to make this video too long. So thanks for taking a ride with Bill. Today is Cinco de Mayo, so it's more appropriate when I say adios muchachos.